Actor Erik Estrada, while working on the set of a hit television series, had a horrific accident. But despite the pain and agony, it also brought him an out-of-body experience that he will never forget. Join us as Paranormal TV explores the truth-be-told story of Erik Estrada.
It was me walking towards my family and saying, "What are you looking at? What's the matter? Why are you crying?" And I turned around and looked and I said, "Wow, that's me. Wow." It looked pitiful to me. It looked saddening. It looked bad.
In 1979, actor Erik Estrada was living the Hollywood dream. A dream that began shortly after he was cast in Chips, a television series about the adventures of the California Highway Patrol. But it was because of this very dream that in an instant, Erik's world would become a living nightmare. It began with a filming of a routine action scene.
It was a shot where me and Larry Wilcox, who was my partner on the show, and we're running out of a building, we jump on the bikes, and we're chasing a car.
But then something went terribly wrong. And instead of being seated on top of his motorcycle, Erik suddenly found the 1,000-pound vehicle on top of him.
The first one to my side was Larry Wilcox.
It was obviously pretty serious, but I didn't know. And having been in the Marine Corps and Vietnam and all that stuff, I was pretty used to that kind of situation.
And he kept me from going into shock because he kept me in the present. And he was quite helpful because at that time, my lungs were punctured. And I had a big gash, but there was no blood coming out of my body. It was all internal bleeding, and it was filling up my lungs. So I had to really suck air on my own, and then the pain to boot.
And then the ambulance came, and I rode with him in the ambulance to the hospital. And then it got really serious. I'll never forget it. I could see in his eyes death. And I've seen it, you know, I know what it looks like. There's a fear in their eyes that's beyond normal fear. It's almost like the spirit's leaving the body.
Though the finality of death loomed over him, Erik's will to live kept him conscious while doctors raced to save his life.
They lay me down on a slab. They start cutting the clothes away, the boots, the uniform off me.
I recall the priest coming in and giving him his last rites. They had anticipated that he had ruptured his aorta in his heart, so, you know, it could be in a matter of seconds. And they had to do either open heart surgery immediately or he would be dead. But then some miracle happened. He didn't have to have open heart surgery.
But Erik's other conditions, including collapsed lungs, numerous broken ribs, and several unspecified internal injuries, required that he be transferred to a different hospital.